We have GBB versus the Wiggles, and we have our co-host Tenpen Gaming.
Hello, everyone.
And then we will have Vader here in a second. And let's get this game started. Early
Who's
on,
your pick?
early looking at the numbers, I think I have to go with the Wiggles. I don't think GBB has what it takes compared to the Wiggles, looking at the stat lines, but I could be wrong.
Of what I'm looking at, okay, so Septicolin's got a better KD, and Dom Does It All has a better KD than Pizza, so their 1 and 2 is better, right? But what I'm looking at is 1, we're on coastline. But 2, Septicolin's KD is almost solely just defensive kills. He's got a .6 on attack and a 4.0 on defense.
That is a fair stat line, because that means that once they get through these defensive rounds, which realistically, with that stat line, we should be looking at least 5 defensive rounds won.
Yes.
Because if they don't get that, with that attacking stat line, it might be struggle bus.
Yes. I'd also like to point out, Lag's got a very consistent 1.0 on attack and 1.3 on defense. It's really up to how Septicolin plays his defense.
Yeah. And it also depends on if he's going to step it up on attack this game or not.
Agreed. If they go off on attack, it'd be impossible to think that they lose, to be honest.
Which we'll have to wait a few rounds for that, because they're on defense first. Which, actually, Septicon won the coin toss and decided to defend, like most people in the tournament are doing. And they chose to ban Cafe. And then that left GBB to pick Coastline.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Is my audio horrible?
A little bit, but it's okay. It's not like horrible, it's just like low base boosted.
That's fair.
With the Wiggles having defense first, I'm taking the Wiggles.
Yeah, I also am taking the Wiggles. I'll say my score prediction will probably be 7-4.
Bomb located by
I'm
attackers.
taking them either way. Regardless of that, I'm taking 7. I'll go 7-5. I was gonna go 7-4.
Oh, that's fair, that's fair. We got the Mira out of Dom, which can get shot through that window where they're placing it. And we have the Ella. Got the fuse action, which I feel like always see out of Pizza. I don't think we really ever see him go any other op.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
And then Zofia is also another op that Lag used a lot in his first game. That wasn't too far off of Ella.
Time to redecorate.
Looks like Fuse is going to go up and rappel on the window, maybe, to get the Fuse down, which could result in him getting shot as he's fusing. Nope. Nobody close enough.
Not really paying attention. Yeah.
He's going to walk into the Fuse? Nope, he walked away. Alright. They do have a mirror on that wall. They are going to be holding an aquarium pretty heavy, I would assume. Lag, realize that this side of the map's clear, at least for VIP. I like that Pizza's saving that cluster charge right now. He might activate it soon, but he's saving it for the meanwhile.
I agree. Saving one just for a distraction, whether it be for your defuse attempt or just to get people to look another way that you're not exactly pushing from, is definitely a very smart thing, especially when maps are so quiet when it's only a 2v2.
We might see a gunfight here between Colin and Lag.
That's the premier matchup we're all looking for.
Couple tags go on to Colin.
Immediately rotates around in the direction of Dom Does It All.
Dom's gonna push
there.
That wall is soft. There could be a wall bang from Colin. Pizza just not really in a favorable position right now. With the wall going open and the kill coming out.
Very well executed from Septicolumn there.
Nice little impact and then the shoot through. Now lag stuck in a 1-on-2. He does have that mirror on that wall. I don't know if he knows it though.
Very tense gunfight. Both these two players respect each other. A lot more shots coming out. Full cross. He's gonna have Dom does it all. Gets the kill on him.
And then Colin full swings, but Potatoes on the aim.
Reach out coming soon, but only 8 seconds left. Septicolum's got great positioning here to get it done. He's gonna hear the plank go down and get the kill. Forces him to pull off of it.
Nice. Well played, being patient by Colin there, not really overextending on either of his kills.
Truly a defensive master.
Those defensive stats still stacking up right now.
Yeah, they do not lie. Find it very interesting. Both of these teams played 11 rounds last week. GBB lost. The Wiggles won. But they played the same amount of rounds, so they've got the same amount of experience under their belt. Now, I don't recall exactly who GBB played that week.
GBB played not just Team 2, they played Slow Rollers.
Alright. Slow Rollers at 1-1.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
We got that echo coming out of Dom. And then Paltz.
Attackers have
Probably,
located a bomb.
I'm assuming Paltz is just gonna play sight, wait for people to go above, and just try and nitro.
Yeah, it's a pretty safe play.
And the Echo might just play conservative, try and just play life, get the cams out.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb. Deploying sensor.
He's actually gonna watch the spawn, see if he can get a peek through the door. But they spawned on the opposite side.
Yeah, not much gonna happen there. Pizza enters downstairs. Lag enters above.
Which I would say is kind of opposite of how it should be. Fuse should be upstairs right now, not pushing straight below.
Yeah, Pizza's got diffuser too. I'm not sure if that's exactly the play you want. And Septicolum's got his pistol out.
This is a fully auto pistol. He probably has shotgun as his primary. The fuse did... Nope, that was not the fuse. I apologize.
Fast
He
diffuser
didn't
as well.
full auto. He just tried to burst a little, get a couple tags out. But Colin gets the kill in the end.
I think lag. Okay, that was a poor choice of gunfight there from Dom. I don't know what he was thinking trying to keep the drone hole.
He did get a couple good tags. Not really something you would expect, considering he was trying to lay down to peek it. Or having
Yes, but
to.
you have to play your life there.
Yeah. That 1-on-2 is more important than trying to get a kill out of something.
Or even damage, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because he plays more in the tournament, he'll learn that. Hasn't really played in before.
Oof, yeah,
And the
great
trade,
there.
but defenders win because the bomb was not planted.
The first trade we've seen this season.
And it goes in favor of the Wiggles. That's just unfortunate as the attacker there, because you know you get the headshot, and then he also got the headshot though.
You're sitting there thinking you won, and the next thing you know, you're on the ground.
Especially with you being on attack, that's just an unfortunate spot to be in.
Yeah. The difference between 1-1 and 2-0 is massive, especially when you're playing a guy with as much defensive prowess as Septicon. Stealing around like that would have been
Attackers need
huge
to locate and defuse
for their
as many
chances of
bombs as
kind
they
of
can.
taking this game. Though, considering how their first week went, I don't know if they really stand a chance quite yet. We're going to have to see what their defensive rounds look like, of course, but I wouldn't exactly say the slow rollers are exactly yelling right now, and if they're able to pull out that win week 1, it's not looking pretty for the rest of the season.
We do see the Finner and Azami just main site hold.
Attackers have located a bomb. 10 seconds to go.
Then we'll see the thermite get switched to for the walls. The fuse still in play.
Objective is to defuse a
I
bomb.
do like fuse for all the gadgets he has and that you can choose from. But there's just some sites where fuse is just not viable.
The amount of reinforcements they've used is incredible. I didn't think it was possible to get this many up in a prep phase with only 2 people.
They've officially reinforced all of site that needed to be reinforced too.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
They didn't play extended in the VIP. They're just shutting that wall off. Less to cover.
Which I'd argue you should, but both gonna play inside of site.
Looks like Lag's gonna see that VIP's clear and it's. Oh, but that door is not barricaded.
They're gonna reinforce the bathroom too. I'm curious to see what Pete's is gonna do. Disconnected from his teammate right now.
Colin is right on the other side of that wall right now. He just backed away. Fuse about to have a fuse go down into the other side as well. Kind of having a pinch peek here. Got to pressure him into peeking one of them.
Dom Does It All is gonna be the first one he sees. I don't know if that's exactly the gunfight I'd want. If I were the Wiggles.
And he gets the kill through the bedpost.
Great pick. Oh,
the
headshot. Those bowlers.
That was so
That's
close.
Crazy.
He's gonna hear him crawling.
Oh, damage though. It's something. Diffuser going down. He's gonna push immediately. Sprays no good. He's gonna run up. Potentially a knife. Misses. Gets the second knife anyway. It's clean defensive play.
With how much time that Lag had left, with the knife going out already, the first one, you know he's close. You gotta get off that.
I do not know how he did not get off after that first knife. I don't even know how he didn't get off after the first few bullets whizzed by his head.
I mean,
you gotta know what's coming there.
With the first few bullets, it is like a 50-50 on if you stay on it or not. But the second you hear his footsteps get close and a knife's going out, that means he's really close to you, and that if you back off when that smoke dies down, you should be able to get an easy frag.
Agreed.
Gonna see a Twitch and a Fenrir ban. I don't think we ever really saw the Twitch come out yet.
I think it was a preventative measure, assuming they were going to keep their Fenrir and they were going to counter it. And, well, it looks like they didn't get it anyway.
Yeah.
There's a very annoying operator to play against.
Both teams just being ruled by one person right now.
Yeah.
Dom does have 2 assists, though. That could be the difference right now.
It's certainly looking like it, but Septicon 6-1 on the defensive half. We're gonna have to see. Surely Lag's got to take. They've been close to the last 2 rounds for so close for taking these wins, and if they can just steal 1 or 2 going into the defensive rounds, I'm not gonna say I love their chances, but they've got a good shot, a genuine opportunity to take this, because Septicon's offensive statistics have not been great at all.
Attackers have located a bomb.
I'm gonna have that Ella and Azami. Azami's been a really nice hold site pick right now.
10 seconds remaining.
Then the sledge coming. Oh, nope, he did switch back to fuse.
5 seconds to
Ayana,
go.
more for the droning, I'm assuming.
Attackers
Could
are
just be
heading
for
out
the
to
gun,
defuse a
but
bomb.
I would hope
I
it's
can't
for the
believe you
drone.
never went to fashion school.
I do have to question the fuse player for Pizza. I know he really likes the operator, but I haven't really seen him use the ability to great effect up until this point. And especially on this side.
He has that whole side clear, but does he know that? Both of them are just in sight. Flag gets the down onto Colin. He does not know it though. He hears
That's
it.
huge. He's got to get the finish. Oh, he's gonna get the res. I think they're gonna get the res. No, they don't! Lag gets a crucial win. That is absolutely necessary for their chance.
He heard the res and just pushed in and got both of them.
Great ears, great awareness there.
I don't know if he heard the res or just saw the blood on the floor, but definitely a good push there by him.
Yeah, and like you guys were saying, I feel like Pizza picks Fuse every round of every game he's ever played. If it's for that gun, I feel like Ace would be a much better pick getting the hard breach ability.
Yeah.
Absolutely agree. And he's 1 speed faster as well.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just comfort with knowing what the ability does, but I feel like that's something, as his teammate, I'd maybe try to push him onto another operator.
He's got to branch out.
I would even say the gun might not be the best for him, because we've seen a couple gunfights today even, where he's not like full autoing it, just because he doesn't feel like he can control the recoil.
Yep, and also the ACOG, the specific sight he's using, I do not love it at all. You got a big old circle the size of your opponent's head on it, and you're never going to get a precision shot very easily with that.
He has the Russian one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I would argue that it's probably the worst ACOG in the game right now.
I'd agree.
A lot of the Russian sights are the worst, I'd
10
say.
seconds left before
Red dot's not
I
bad.
mean, the reflex is decent. I like it.
5 seconds.
Well, I guess
to
the
go.
only one that's like the worst of the worst, I would say, is probably the... Was it
Attacker's
Hollow?
objective is to defuse a bomb.
I think it was Hollow. I don't know.
I believe so.
Yeah, where there's like the 2 lines on the outside of the red dot looking thing.
Yeah. I think that's not Russian, though. I think you're thinking of D, like the Hollow D.
Oh, you're right, that's true.
I can't think of Russian Hollow right now.
Alright, so once again, Pizza entering from below, lag from
Dom's gonna be
roof.
holding the staircase, though, this time. He sees him. He's not gonna get the kill, though. He potatoes. Now Pizza knows he's there. Now it's time for one of them to get a kill. This will be the round maker.
Oh my god.
And Pizza ended up with it.
Escapes with his life on
I don't think
HP.
Lag knows that Septicolin's gonna be holding that drop. He heard the drop but didn't swing because he was too scared. He gets the kill.
Drop the pizza.
Gets the other.
No, great kills.
I feel like once that first kill went down, GBB just kind of backed off a little too hard.
Yeah, I like the discipline there too. Waited till he knew he had the shot lined up, didn't rush it.
Yeah, that was a nice alibi ping there for them.
It's good experience as well. Just to hold off on it, as Ryan was saying. I mean, there's a reason he's got a, there's a reason he's got a 0.4 KD, or 4.0 KD, not a 0.4, on defense.
Which he has right now.
He's very patient, and I think patience is key in a 2v2 at the very least. It's really key for all of Siege, is patience.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
It's very easy to
bomb.
get antsy and force yourself into a mistake. And to an extent, certain people play super fast and they try and force the opponent into a mistake just based off the fact that they can't think super quick and they make poor decisions. But from my experience, slow and steady but very calculated has been the way to go. Castle coming out, we've seen him be ruthless for the attackers. Very annoying to get through. I'm kind of surprised that more teams don't ban him outright with their first ban, to be honest. I mean, target bans are going to happen, but this early in the season, Castle is one of the guys that I'd want off the board immediately. They're definitely going to hunker down here. Castle Cap can set up.
Attackers are moving to defuse
They're putting
bomb.
two
Do I
in
love it?
between the sites.
Yeah, do I love the setup? Not exactly. I'd hope for more reinforcements along the hallway. Those didn't happen. Both these guys do take a while to get everywhere to set your traps and everything. So reinforcement
Did he
not so
pocket?
easy.
Did he pocket his last one? No, he has them all
He's
out.
putting it down. Okay.
I was saying for the cap cans, because there's 2 on the inside.
Ah.
Oh, the last one's at the service entrance door. It's just head high.
Alright, once again, I'm seeing a split push, pizza downstairs as
This-
fuse, once again, Y, and lag above.
This could be able to be a good wall play, though, with the fuse, just because all the doors are cast off. The only problem with putting on the reinforcement is that they'll hear it before it goes off, and then putting it on the soft wall, they'll hear it getting put on the soft wall, and you could get a wall bang.
Detonate the cluster charge! Down there. I saw him through his point of view, but that went out.
Oh
He
my
gets
lord.
the kill! What a fuse kill.
I'm in shock. Gets the kill on Dom, knocks Septicolin down to half health. That is crucial, and I guess as I was saying, not seeing fuse being used to great effect, well, we've seen it there. Justified.
Colin might be able to get both kills here.
Down goes lag. Pizza's gonna swing this pretty quick. Wow, just instantly melted. That is a crazy clutch there from Septicolin. That's 2 rounds in a row. He's not really been shot back at when he's got both the kills. Another clean sweep for him.
He's caught them both just next to each other and unaware of their surroundings, just worrying about one area when they don't even know exactly where he is.
If one's looking one way, another's got to be looking for another flank route. They were not prepared for that at all, and they should have been knowing exactly where he was.
And I feel like the fact that no one was watching the hallway was a little
Yeah, it's an oversight. Ying and Capcan, not too shocking. I'm pretty sure Pizza's a Capcan main. Take away his ability to get a free kill, and all you've got to really worry about from that point on is lag.
Very true. Looks like Pizza's putting in the work for his team right now, though, for standard-wise.
Oh yeah, as the second in command, he's done quite well to secure himself 2 kills. I don't know if either of those kills, neither of those kills have amounted to round wins. Ironically enough,
yeah.
both those kills came in the most recent 2 rounds, and they both got flanked immediately, or not immediately, but shortly after. It's been an absolute blowout. 2 more rounds, and I guess we'll have to see what Septicolin does on attack.
This just in, Dom has broken the single game assist record, 3 assists.
He has also broken the most deaths without dying this year, or most deaths without a kill.
I wasn't going to point that one out, but I did notice that as
Bomb
well.
located by attackers.
Well, once you brought up one of the records, I had to bring up the other one.
Understandable. Understandable.
And it looks like Colin
10 seconds to go.
is on pace to beat the most kills in a game this season.
5 seconds remaining.
That's fair.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Proximity alarm.
I don't know if Dom died at all, how many times he died in his last game, but we could add that to it at some point. We have the Alibi and Velk, more for intel, I'd say. Then
You
we
think
have
Dom breaks his deaths without a kill record?
We could.
He did decent in the
We could
last
hope.
round.
We could hope that he. Oh wait,
hoping not.
sorry, not.
I'm rooting
That's
for
not
my
what I
boy.
meant. That's not what I meant. We could hope he could not continue it. We do have that sledge playing aggressive on that rappel, and there is
Septicol's about
lag
to get an
in.
amazing kill here. Shooting him in the foot, finally gets the kill. Took him a second there. Pizza's down. Gets that permanent.
And we got Dom coming behind lag.
Oh,
He
yeah.
hears it last second, and that's the
Oh,
fuser.
no. And that's the streak extended to 7.
Hasn't moved it all on. Should have a good idea where to look here. This lag knows exactly where he's coming from. Drone comes out. Sees him. I like the reposition here from lag.
He's getting the hard things too. And he gets the kill.
Something before I was going to say about that round. I liked the Valk pick a lot. Pizza, not one that I've seen him take before, but I think that's a lot better way to help. It got the intel then on when the swing was coming.
Yeah. That was definitely some nice intel that he got at the end there to make sure that he knew when he was swinging.
You think they can do it? You think they can pull off this comeback only taking 1 attacking round?
There is.
The odds aren't 0. I feel like, I mean, Lag's not the craziest defender in the world. I mean, a 1.3 is great for the league, but it's not like he has a split like Septicalum where he's just that much better defensively than offensively. But I mean, a 0.6 KD it puts him equal to Dom Does It All's kill death ratio on both sides, attack and defense. So I'm wondering if they do have more of a shot than we're really letting on at the current moment in time.
Attackers have located a
Just
bomb.
with how the splits are looking.
I personally just think they fell down too far. I think 5 rounds lost on attack is gonna really come back to get them.
Yeah, you can only lose 1. You can only afford to lose the 1, and that's mistakes happen, and I just find it hard to believe that they're going to be able to avoid having any mistakes to win this, at least in regulation.
I just
Overtime feels like the best chance they've got.
I did just look at the stats, and Dom did have 1 death at the end of the last game he played.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Are we looking at a run like Pizza here, or are we hoping that he can build up?
I don't know if we're ever getting a run like that again.
That is a very hard record to break, but if you're on record watch, he could be going for assists saying that.
I mean,
That'd be a crazy thing to do. That
That
would be a crazy thing to do. To get the most assists in a game and the most deaths without a kill at the same time would be crazy. Well, he's already got most deaths without a kill. You just gotta farm the all-time record for assists.
We don't really have a set all-time record. I think it's 4 because so many people set it at 4.
Yeah, so many people have gotten 4 assists. Can he tie? It's entirely possible.
Pizza is probably gonna get droned out here by Colin.
Phone calls go out.
They're pushing both downstairs. Lag's upstairs though. Sight's kind of free for him if they can get Pizza. That stunned him.
Down goes Pizza, and yeah, this is where they're playing. Down in courtyard though. Lag got the bomb.
That is the 2nd time that Dom has died with bomb outside of sight.
So Colin should be able to nab this without even taking a gunfight if he wants to. And he does. I'd imagine phone call then plant. Yep. Phone call goes out.
Good call on that. Yeah.
Flash.
Lets him be free if he wants it. He's pushing up a little bit, maybe trying to get in a spot where he can peek it from outside.
I don't know if planting behind the soft wall is exactly what I'd want to do. He immediately fakes the plant, goes for his swing. Doesn't get the kill. Wow, Lag, great play there.
What a good clutch kill by Lag there. Just good aim when it needed to be done.
Yeah, the DMRs are so shaky sometimes. It's very easy to panic and whiff under pressure, but Lag, unfazed by that pressure, gets the kill, lives for another round.
Yeah, I just feel like you get the chance to get that 6th win, you gotta get that bomb down sooner.
I
Went
agree.
for the kill, and he's very, very, like, able to make that kill happen, but just not the right play to go for in that spot.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think the diffuser should have gone down the second that phone call went out and he didn't hear him in the immediate area. That's the only time you're going to feel really safe to do so. And it also forces him to both kill you and defuse the diffuser. So I just don't understand why you wouldn't want time on your side in that situation.
Camera feed up and
They're
running.
going blue bar this time. I'm assuming they have a nice strat setup they're going for. And just to point out records, Septicon is tied with this season's most kills in a game right now. So I would think he's going over, but there's a chance that he doesn't.
Yeah, I know there's a certain someone hoping he does not, but to
10
be fair,
seconds
that
to
certain
go.
someone has the all-time. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I'm absolutely rooting
5
for
seconds
him to
left
shatter
before
the record.
insertion.
I want to see something.
Attackers must locate and
That
defuse the
person does
bomb.
not have the all-time, actually. Just looking at his stats.
That is also true.
He has the all-time kills without a death.
Oh, yes, I see. Well, actually, there's a certain someone
Attackers
else
have located a bomb.
in this call right now
If he gets
who has
5
the
more
all-time.
kills, he ties it.
That's gotta be hard to do. I feel like that's gonna be hard to do.
Especially with like him getting kills, he should be able to win the rounds. And he only needs
Mhm.
2 more rounds, unless it goes to overtime.
He's gonna need to find a way to work it out where he can kill Pizza a few times and extend this to overtime.
You know, I think the goal would probably be winning regulation. I think
That's the goal.
I
We're
don't
talking
know.
record
I don't know.
possibilities here.
I don't know. I think he's looking at the stat sheet right now. That's why he's sitting in that corner waiting for his teammate. He's like, okay, go in there. I'm gonna bait you for a kill, and then I'm gonna shoot flames at my feet, intentionally kill myself, and we'll go to the next round. I think that's
They
the
seem
strategy.
to be knowing where they're pushing right now. They heard the Ella mine go off.
Yeah, there's no way they don't know.
Almost got a wall bang on the lag
Oh
there.
my!
Pizza goes down.
What a wall bang!
Another wall bang.
Oh my, can Dom?
Can Dom secure the
all
kill
over
to
the
not
place.
break the record or to continue the record?
And
He
gets
does!
the kill!
And to win the
record ends at
round
9.
too.
Or 8?
It was 9.
No, 9, because yeah.
We want that assist record broken too, though.
And this is what I mean by, or I guess what Ryan was saying. This is what Ryan means by, it just might be too much. That one mistake, and I feel like I'm not gonna say they should have won that round, but you've got your best player against their worst player, which isn't really saying a lot considering there's only 2. But it's not exactly, Dom isn't exactly a top flight player in the league, and I feel like that gunfight you need to win that almost every single time. And right there, I know that you were 50 HP, but you got to plant a bullet in his head and just call it a day.
Or
And
if you feel like you're not hitting your shots at that range, you gotta just make it to where it's closer and put the pressure on him. Because he is the attacker in that situation.
that round was kind of a must-win.
Now they can't let anything slip through their grasp.
Yeah, no mistakes from this point on. You've got 3 rounds of no mistake siege that has to be played from lag here. I don't know if I can really see that happening.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
I think if they had won that last round, I'd say their odds are looking decent. I'd say like 35% chance. But now, no, it's like 20.
Attackers have discovered the location of a
Decepticon
bomb.
needs 4 more kills to tie the record, it looks like. If I'm seeing that correctly. Yeah, most kills in
10
one game,
seconds left before
17.
insertion. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers are heading out to defuse a
Another
bomb.
good job getting a lot of walls reinforced in that phase.
Just send pizza on it and then have lag and do all the rotates. Nice little teamwork.
Yeah. Great teamwork.
Deploying the bait.
Looks like they're gonna be going to a window. Nope,
They're
gonna be
shooting
right
windows,
above
I'm
it.
not gonna bother with anything else.
I do like the Thunderbird. A lot of their deaths have been from just getting lowered in the HP department and then eventually just dying. Dom did kill himself by falling off the building, I believe.
Wild, a good time for
With
finger,
the diffuser.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Decepticon's gonna try and drone lag out here really quickly.
Early
Makes this gunfight a lot easier. Pre-fire's going out. Reload, swing! Lag's gotta go pro. This is very dangerous. If he wins this, and he does not, but if he could have. All up to Pizza.
This
now
is
if he
a
wants to
must
save
kill
this.
for Pizza.
You can tell he's scared. Dom's lower than he knows he is, though.
Yeah, easy kill
And
from
Colin
Decepticon.
just
That's going to
finishes
seal the deal for him.
round.
Yep, 15 kills is great. That's a great individual performance there. A lot of those on defense, but a great individual performance.
We
all
weren't
around. Just very
paying
solid on attack as
very
well.
much attention there, but I'm sure that he broke the 5 kills without a death record.
Must have.
He was
surely,
10
at some
and 1
point.
at one point, I believe, if I remember that right. Could be wrong on that, though.
We can get that checked out.
I believe that he would. Anyways, I believe he's probably the MVP of that round.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. Dom's looking
I
pretty
cannot disagree.
enticing.
What was the final? Was it 7-4?
7-3.
7-3 final. Lag 11 and 7. Pizza 2 and 9. Decepticon 15 and 5. Dom does it all 1 and 8 with 3.
Colin, are you here? Colin? Hello? We're here for your interview, sir. The
On
interview.
differently.
Yeah, anytime you get Colin down with this team lineup, you're gonna be hoping to win the round, and
Yeah,
not do
it's
it
almost
for
a
big
must
blow.
win. Yeah, I agree.
If they won that round, that round could have just been a fumble, and then they could have won the next 2.
Mhm.
But that put on the pressure to where they had to win the next 3, which is a lot of pressure to put on yourself too.
Winning 3 straight is not an easy task. Well, unless I guess you're them. In which case, well, they did it once already to start the game, 3-0.
I don't believe we're gonna be able to get a interview here.
I don't either. That's 2-0 for the Wiggles, though, right? If I'm right.
That is
I
true.
believe so, yes.
And I believe that's gonna put them as the 2nd seed.
Very early in the season, but you always want to start as best as possible.
Because that will put them at 14 and 7. Oh, that will be tied for the 1st seed, actually.
Yeah, wow. 3 teams, 2-0. Should be 1 team, 1-1, 2 teams, or 4 teams, 0-2. Or no, we still have 1 to play, which they're playing each other. So it's gonna be 2 1-1s,
3 0-2.
3 0-2s, 3 2-0s to start the season. Pretty balanced. I don't think it can get really much more balanced, but we'll see that disperse as the season goes on. It'll be very interesting to see how the Wiggles do. I mean, that's a bye week we're talking about. I know it's early, but
Yeah. All right.
a lot of Siege to be played ahead.
And the next round matchups. It's gonna be, I believe, GBB is playing Filled Up, which that might be the bottom 2 teams looking at it right now. We still haven't seen Filled Up play yet.
Might be down there.
We still haven't seen Filled Up play yet, or like their 2nd game yet, to see if they've just had a blundered game because Tsunami's just that good, or if they just had a really bad game and just won't be able to keep up the performance.
Looks like filled up from a KD ratio has the advantage on just Team 2. Just the same 1.0 KD for Mind Blowing and Dirty Chewbacca, who are opposing captains, but Cosmic's got a .63, whereas Raccoon's got a .8. I'd expect Filled Up to take that one. Not very convincingly, but I'd put them as the overdogs for sure. To go
I'm
1-1.
taking just Team 2 there. I think they're gonna win convincingly.
Do you think so?
I do believe just Team 2 will be beating Filled Up.
Alright, that will be our next matchup. In theory, that we stream.
Yeah.
And
then looking into
stay tuned for that one.
Future, the Wiggles got just Team 2 next too. So depending on how we see just Team 2 do in their next game, that could be a good matchup for the Wiggles. Well, we'll just have to see and find out. So we'll see you all in the next one. Any final notes from you two?
No, just very impressed with both Leg and Septicon. I mean, 11 kills and 15 kills, that's no easy feat.
Yeah. It's a nice record set for the season. Alright.